All right. What's going on, everybody? What's up? My name is Pete, but you probably already knew that. But in case you didn't, you guys are watching the one and only Paid to Drive Vlogs, coming at you day 1300. That's crazy. How you guys doing out there? If this is your first time on the channel, leave me a comment right now in the chat over there or in the comments down below and just say, "What's up, Pete? It's my first time," so I could leave a comment and reply to you. But if you've been here before, comment before so I could also reply to you and heart your comment and all that stuff. For real. And if you drive for apps like GrubHub, DoorDash, Postmates, Uber Eats, or any of the others, you should definitely be subscribed to this channel with all notifications turned on. That's right, everybody. So hit that red subscribe button, turn on the bell. Let's get 200 likes. If you haven't done that yet, hit that like and let's jump into it. So this, new DoorDash base pay, this, new pay model, if you, whatever you want to call it, has been really causing a lot of discussion. Okay, lots of people agreeing, lots of people disagreeing, right? Just like anything. But the real question here is, what was DoorDash's motive with this? Okay, like everyone should know, you guys know I'm very hard on DoorDash when they treat drivers like crap. Period. Okay, it's always very important to know that we have these jobs. I mean, we could be working for a boss or whatever. It's always important to be grateful that we have these opportunities. However, when we are mistreated or being lied to or being deceived, I want to call that out so that everyone is aware of it, or whoever watches me is aware of it. Now, I'm not the only one that feels this way. Okay, I was talking with my buddy Pedro, DoorDash Santiago. He's been on my channel many times. He's going to be coming up in just a minute or two to give his take on it, because we were talking about it the other day. And I said, listen, man, I'm sure my viewers would want to know what your take is on this, because you're an up-and-coming YouTuber in this gig economy community, especially DoorDash stuff. So I'm sure people want to know what you have to say. But personally, I just feel that what they're trying to do with this is they're trying to push drivers to take these longer orders and not reject them. Because I read a comment, and I should have saved it, but it basically, to paraphrase the comment, it was a very long one. Someone was saying DoorDash is just trying to expand their markets that much further. And they're trying to, entice drivers to make that, go the distance or whatever. But anyway, I'll let Pedro kind of take over. So Pedro, whenever you're ready, it's up to you. We go live to Pedro DoorDash Santiago in his car like magic. Go!
What up, guys? Pedro DoorDash Santiago back at you with another collabo with my man Pete from Paid to Drive. So today's topic, as you guys know, or you're gonna find out, is the new base pay, the updated base pay from DoorDash. So a lot of markets, I haven't seen it yet. My base pay for the last year has been $3. That's what I get, unless it's a stacked offer. Then it goes from either $2 to $2.50. So the new base pay, some of you guys might have gotten an alert or email notification from DoorDash saying that the base pay can go down to $2.50 for trips that are 3 miles or less. And then if there are more trips that are longer, they're gonna give you more money, maybe 50 cents, $1, whatever. And some of us are feeling, well, why would they do that? Well, basically, I think a lot of us cherry pick, right? I do. I don't like going long distances, unless it's a big order. I need to be at $2 a mile minimum, right, per mile ratio. So, but they're getting a lot of orders that aren't being delivered, guys. They're getting a lot of orders that the customer orders. They even might tip. They might tip $5, $10, but if it's 15 miles, even if it's 10 miles, for me, it's too much money, right? There's too many miles for the money. So I think they're trying to entice if we give them more on longer trips, will people take them, right? For me, I'm not really concerned about it, because we can still cherry pick, guys. We can still cherry pick. And if they're going to give me an extra 50 cents or $1 for an order that it's still too far. I'm still not going to take it. That's not going to entice me. The one thing I would challenge you guys to think about is don't worry so much, only because we can still cherry pick. The one thing that catches me though, and I haven't seen it in my market, I haven't gotten that email that some of you guys have, is I do a lot of short trips, 3 miles or less. 70 to 75% of my trips are 3 miles or less. So what that means to me, when I see that, I say, wow, okay. Does that mean that that order that's usually $6, if there's a $3 tip, is it going to be $5.50 now? Well, that's not great, because over the course of a week, if I do, 100 deliveries at 3 miles or less, that's some money, right? That's some money. So that's where I kind of think like, ooh, it's, maybe not great for me, but still, I want to leave you guys with just one thought. We're independent contractors, guys. We can decline as many as we want, and if it ain't feeling right, unassign it. Okay? Listen, Pedro, DoorDash, Santiago, back at you. Pete, back to you, my friend.
And there you have it. I don't know why. Every time, thank you, Pedro, by the way. Everyone say thank you, Pedro, in the chat or the comments down below. So, I don't know why I always do the saying it like it is. And there you have it. It really is. It's just the best way to describe it. So, do you guys agree with what Pedro said? Do you guys disagree with what Pedro said? I agree with him wholeheartedly. He was even mentioning about how he, on most of his deliveries, it's 3 miles or less. Because as a smart dasher, you start understanding your market. That is so important, guys. It's especially to a lot of you newer drivers out there, is you have to learn your market. So important. You have to learn the restaurants that usually give the better payouts. You got to know the ones that are taking too long. That's just because they're messing around with the base pay doesn't mean you still can't make a killing. But sometimes strategy is definitely involved. For sure. Maybe I'll ask Pedro if he wants to do a video on maybe one of his strategies. You know what? Pedro, I know you're watching this at some point. Obviously, you're gonna see it. Everybody in the chat over here, or down below, or in the comments, leave a comment saying, "Pedro, make a strategy video." You have a challenge now, Pedro. I got you. I put your feet to the fire. But anyway, I think it'll be good, because let me tell you, when I first started out with GrubHub, my strategy was stay as close to the city-related areas where all the restaurants are popping like crazy. Just stay there and try not to go out of that radius by too much. But now they've made it so much harder because, especially with GrubHub, they trick you. If you don't look at the map from where you are, where the restaurant is, and where the customer is, you're going to put yourself in a bad situation. That's when they hit you with those $21 payouts, and you're like, hell yeah. And it's like, well, you're going to drive 47 miles to do that. And it's just like, whoa. So you got to pick and choose wisely. But it is what it is. So, on that note, my friends, what's going on? I want to give a huge shout out to all of our patrons over at patreon.com/paid2drive. When you hear your name called, say, "Hey Pete, I heard my name." And for those of you guys who don't understand, when you sign up on Patreon, links in the description down below or pinned top comment, you're basically making a little pledge every month to me and my channel. And I really, really appreciate it. And as my way of saying thank you, I shout you out in every new video that I make. Especially drivers like our ultimate driver, Szabo Boutwell, who's doing $100 per month, which is outstanding. It's unbelievable. And of course, Brian Pomeroy, Heidi Barnes, Kurt Paul, Lee Peacock, Serena Siddiqui, Tulsa Todd, William Boudreau, Agus, Alan G. Van Horn, Drew Hanor, Fernando Carranza, Frank Haviland, Fresh One, Jason Casta, Justin Case, Katie Coppin, Lulu Laura, Natalie Mosley, Sarah Keston, Scott Freisner, Sherry Cassidy, Stephen Neely, Brian Richardson, Ginny Thomas, John Bonacci, Matt Epperson, Nick G., Terrence Pacheco, and Valerie Brown. Man, that seemed like it took longer than usual. But seriously, thank you to every single one of you. If you want to sign up, links in the description down below or in the pinned top comment. And, of course, everybody, please make sure to download the Get Upside Gas app. Start saving money on your gas today. It's a free app for your smartphone. Click Show More down below the video and download the link. All you have to do is download it, pump your gas, print out your receipt, take a picture of your receipt with the Get Upside Gas app, and within 48 hours or so, you'll get anywhere from 15 cents to 45 cents a gallon back, which is pretty fantastic. And if a friend or family member signs up using your code, you'll get paid every time they pump gas. It's called Get Upside. Links in the description. Make sure to download it. And you guys know the deal. You can get a beautiful all right shirt or many more like it at paytodrivestore.com. That's right, everybody. Paytodrivestore.com. Links down below. Everything's on sale. T-shirts, hoodies, and goodies. Paytodrivestore.com. And if you made it to this end of the video, comment N654. N654 lets me know you made it to the end. Hit that red subscribe button. Turn on all notifications. Hit that bell. And hit that like. Come on, seriously, I know you didn't do it. Hit that thumbs up. Let's get 200 likes. And until next time, get that money, get that honey, keep hustling, and keep bustling. And we'll see you next time right here on Paid to Drive and Paid to Drive Vlogs. That's right, everybody. Thanks so much for watching. Drive safe, and may the 4th be with you. Or is it the Force?